accompanied by 2023 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Cole Custer at a combined weight of 595 pounds. Hank Walker, Tank Ledger, Hank, and Tip.
And OTM quickly to the outside, and this started way earlier today outside the Performance Center. It's carrying over into the here and to the now. I don't even think this matchup officially has begun, and Hank and Tank are taking it to OTM.
It's not a wrestling match right now, Vic. This is a fight.
Cole Custer's excited on the outside.
A fight just broke out.
Hank and Tank,
Custer.
Finally, the bell is sounding.
Is Cole Custer going to get in on the action or what? He's dressed for the occasion.
What do you mean he's dressed for the occasion? That's
he's
what he wears in the 00 NXT car.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what he's ready for a fight.
Meeting in the middle, Hank and Tank. And look, OTM was flat out rude earlier today as Lucien Price able to kick out.
Double trouble, man.
Tank was trying to reach out for a tag, able to go up and over, trying to turn things around in this matchup. Rolls through and get ready, because in comes Hank, and Hank is wiping out. OTM, are you ready to finally give these guys credit for their journey?
I'm not a fan. But I must say, they're beginning to grow on me just a bit.
To get to this point, Tank, of course, in the first NIL class out of Northwestern. There you see Hank, a former security guard, who's running through, almost wiped out Booker. I didn't even give you a heads up after your comments earlier. You almost got wiped out. Nima wiped out. Hank and Tank rolling. Cole Custer excited. Goes to the outside. You finally got back. I was really hoping maybe your headset went out. Boss man slam. Center of the ring. Hook of the leg. Into the cover. And a no. Breaking up the count. Lucien Price. You're still nimble. I'll give you that.
That tells me right there, Lucien Price and Bronco Nima.
Hey, Jada Parker.
Oh, yes. I love it.
That's Lola Vice, who came out here finally getting her hands on Jada. Referee, though, distracted right now. Bronco Nima. Cole Custer.
What the hell is going on here?
Cole Custer. The referee didn't see it. Paying dividends ringside. Hank and Tank. A collision course just took place. And with the assist to Cole Custer, big tag team victory. Good luck, Cole, in that 00 NXT car Saturday in Miami. What do you...
Do it!